Okay, this is like the first week I've brought the camera down to college, and I said I may as well upload that tutorial thing that I was supposed to do like months ago for someone who asked me. So I'll give it a go anyway. I'm really bad at explaining things, by the way, but here, I'll have a go. So we'll start off with just a normal jig, which is doodle, oh here. Okay, here's a trick. I always say rashers and sausages when I'm playing. Oh my god, I'm going to sound so weird on this. But anyway, yeah, so if you can hear it yourself, it's rashers and sausages, rashers and sausages, rashers and sausages. Yeah, so it's all done with the bottom end of the stick, which faces in towards you. Okay, and you start in a downbeat. It's always the heaviest, it's the strongest. Okay, so there are a few different ones of those I suppose you can do. You can do dum dum diddle dee dum dum diddle dee, or dee dum dee 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 dee. And the rolls that I'm doing there, they're just a force of habit really. It's where you play in two ends close into the skin, and it just sort of happens that both ends head off it, but anyway, that's not important, that'll come. Yeah, so that's just the basic jig, and well, once you have that, I mean, you can play any kind of jig after that. It's basically the same, you know, it's the same sort of rhythm, 6/8, 12/8 and 9/8 or whatever it is, you know. And then there is the reel, which is, okay, again for this I have something I say Black and Decker, Black and Decker, Black and Decker, Black and Decker. And they're usually faster, obviously, so. So dootin' dootin'. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There's nothing much complicated to that, it's just getting it continuous, you know. It's all to do with timing, it really is, and practice. And a loose wrist, yet a good grip on the tipper, or the capine, or whatever you want to call it, the stick. Most people, I'll show you now, most people would hold it like this, thumb facing out the way, one finger wrapped around it, and it resting on the rest of your fingers, pointing in this way. But, I don't know, for some strange reason I got into the habit of wrapping two fingers around it. That's all. I don't know why, but I just feel a little more in control when I do that, so. Yeah, so that's the reel again. Yeah, and then the rolls again will come naturally as you practice and play. Yeah, so that's the jig and the reel. That's and then the reel again. Okay, I think that was a bit more, okay, that was a little bit offbeat, but anyway, yeah, so. And then, okay, if you want to really test yourself, well, not test yourself, challenge yourself, you can try play a polka, and I'm telling you, it took me forever to learn this. I probably won't even get it right now. It's, okay, here's, if you think of the overture to William Tell, I know this sounds very strange, but the revolution part, everyone knows that, diddle-dum, 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 dum-dum, yeah, it's basically that rhythm. Okay, from here. It's all to do with the rolls, so you really need to practice your jig and your reel and get your rolls done, get your rolls right before you try that. Yeah, so that just takes a lot of practice, and you'd want to sort of warm up your wrist first before you go attempting any of those. Not any of those, I mean any of the rolls. And then a hornpipe is just, I mean, it's impossible to pick out a specific rhythm for a hornpipe. It's just a slowed down reel. So it's still your 2/2 or your 4/2, 2/2 or 4/2 time signature. It's the same. It's just slowed down your reel. So you have that from your reel. The only way to practice really now is listen to music, listen to Irish music, and try play along with it, and it'll come to you. I mean, I never had a lesson in my life, so I probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you know. But yeah, that's basically it. Any questions, please, you know, feel free to ask, like, because I really am bad at explaining things, and if this isn't up to scratch, I'll do a better one, hopefully. Okay, that's all.